Yo, what's good everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another Switch video. Today, we've got some amazing news. You guys all know, but if you don't know, I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan. I love all the games. I've played a lot of them, but we have a huge announcement. Played a lot of them. I played all of them. But we have a huge announcement that Nintendo made today. A pleasant surprise for the Fire Emblem that started it all. So Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light is coming to the Nintendo Switch this year, December 4th. That December RPG tradition continues for Nintendo, albeit in a little bit of a different way, but hey, I'll take it. So Nintendo will officially release Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light for the Nintendo Switch via the Nintendo eShop on December 4th for $5.99. How you guys like that price? Now the company has announced, they announced it officially on Twitter, it will only be available to purchase until the end of the Fire Emblem series 30th anniversary on March 31st, 2021. So this is very similar to Super Mario 3D All-Stars. It is a timed release on this one, but it's not 60 bucks, right? It's going to be $5.99, and it's a classic, really old game here, but it's a very good game. So Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light first launched for the Famicom, guys, old school, in April 1990. That was before a lot of you guys were even born, and that was in Japan. Now the Switch version marks the first ever release in the West. Never been released, guys. First time ever. However, this is like the really cool thing that's coming up here, guys. So Nintendo will also release a Fire Emblem 30th Anniversary Edition at select retailers for $49.99. It includes a deluxe art book, replica game box with instruction booklet and map, replica game pack art piece with game sleeve, and Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light digital game download, mini Nintendo Power collectible, and a collector's box. It just looks amazing. You guys are seeing it right here. This looks absolutely spectacular. It's like you're getting the original NES/Famicom game, but it's not the actual cart. You're getting the download code for it, but it's like you're getting it because it comes with the little weird Tetris piece, little sleeve that used to come in the old school NES games. I remember getting those back in the day in the 80s and everything. It's fantastic. The box art, man, this looks really cool. Marth does not look like the Marth that you're used to in Super Smash Bros., right? So here's what Nintendo had to say as well. Quote, "The Fire Emblem series has grown into a saga enjoyed by fans for its strategic gameplay and memorable characters," said Nintendo of America Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing Nick Chavez in a press release. With Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light, Nintendo Switch owners can now experience the game that started it all with enhanced features that make this timeless adventure available to everyone. So enhanced features. So they're probably going to make the game easier. That's what that means, because this game is brutally hard. I remember playing this game back in the day on an emulator. I had no idea what I was doing because it was in Japanese. I couldn't tell. This was before the patch. This was like in 1993 or 94, something like that. I know it's like mid-90s or something like that. I remember playing it and just being like blown away by how cool it was. I didn't know what I was doing because I couldn't read Japanese, but I was going through it. Never beat it when it comes to the original. I did later play an English fan translation patch and beat the game, but man, this is really cool that they're doing this. So I'm looking forward to seeing what enhanced features they're talking about. So here's a little bit of an overview of the game. Looks like we're going to find out about these advanced features right here, guys. Play the Famicom Classic that started the Fire Emblem legacy. Localize for the first time, meet Marth, and recruit some of the most beloved Fire Emblem characters in their 8-bit glory as you play through all 25 chapters of this classic Famicom tactical role-playing game, localized and released for the first time in North America for a limited time. Follow Marth on an epic journey, from defending the kingdom of Talus to facing off against the titular Shadow Dragon. The scrappy hero must be poised to take on any challenge. Luckily, he has a capable group of allies at his side: Tiki, Minerva, White Wing Sisters, and more. See Marth's humble beginnings from a refugee in Talus to the hero of Arcania. Classic gameplay with a modern touch. You can choose from over 50 playable characters and discover the roots of the strategic gameplay that defines the Fire Emblem series. Pick the units and classes suited to the mission at hand and approach characters on the battlefield to forge relationships and even add to your army. Make a mistake or lose a favorite unit, new features like save states and rewind let you tailor the challenge to your playstyle. So there you go, they made it easier for you guys. Now you have classic characters. Choose from over 50 characters and over 20 classes as you find the right strategy for each chapter. Here are just a few of the allies you'll meet and the foes you'll face in the game. You guys are checking out the trailer. There's screenshots, all that is there. Very cool stuff here, guys. Very cool stuff. I love the fact that Nintendo is doing this. I am definitely going to pick up that collector's edition. I'm probably going to pick up a couple of those collector's editions because these things are hot and it's really not that expensive. I mean, I was expecting maybe if they're going to do something like this with all this stuff, maybe it's like $60 or $70, but it's 50 bucks. So I'm going to be picking up a couple of these. Maybe I'll have a giveaway as well. But either way, I love the Nintendo Power little pamphlet thing that you get. I love the box art. I like the 30th anniversary. And the fact that they're even doing this for Fire Emblem just makes me say, okay, yeah, this is great. Nintendo is actually paying homage to like what went down with Fire Emblem, you know, and the 30th anniversary of it. Yes, it's not, you know, something different, or it's not like a bunch of games put in together in one, but I will take this 50 bucks. I will take this cool collector's edition as a big fan of Fire Emblem. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. Fire Emblem Three Houses and Fire Emblem Awakening are two of my favorite games of all time. Easily top 10 games for me of all time. So I'm super hyped for this, as you guys can probably tell. So what are you guys' thoughts on Fire Emblem, this 30th anniversary edition, Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light, officially and finally coming to North America, to English speaking, you know, localized for the first time ever? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, guys. We've got some Famitsu sales numbers. Nintendo Switch continues its little domination streak, but probably maybe even a bit more surprising is the Toys to Life kind of back here a little bit. Not necessarily the little toys that you would play with and all that, but the Mario Kart AC cars. Japan, huge sales for $100 unit. So we've got Mario Kart Live Home Circuit Mario set / Luigi set. The debut sales for that, guys, this is from October 12th, 2020 to October 18th, 2020. You have to remember, guys, this is also physical sales in Japan only, not all of Asia or anything like that, just Japan only. And also you have to remember that Mario Kart Live is a free download via the eShop, so there's no digital sales even accounted for this game because really it's the unit, it's the AC car. So let's talk about this real quick here, guys. Then we'll talk about Nintendo Switch sales because those were really good as well. So Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, the Mario set and Luigi set sold a combined 73,918 units in Japan alone. Like I said, $100 a pop plus on those. That's some pretty good revenue for Nintendo coming in there. We also have the top 10 in sales, which you guys can see right here. Animal Crossing New Horizons, Ring Fit Adventure, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Moon Premium Edition. Interesting, brand new game from Onion Games. That's that Moon game. Okay, I remember that game that wasn't released or whatever. 10K units, not bad. FIFA 21 on the PlayStation 4. That is the only PS4 title in the top 10. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Of course, we have the Crown Tundra coming out pretty soon here. People getting ready for that. Minecraft. Yo, Steve. Let's go. And Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which makes sense. Those two back to back, you know, hand in hand there with Steve coming in and also with Super Smash Bros. So good stuff there. We'll get rankings 11 through 30 on October 23rd. So we'll maybe go over that on like a OJ Live or something. In terms of hardware sales, once again, dominating performance for the Nintendo Switch. The regular Switch sold 74,858 units, while the Switch Lite sold 20,994 units. That is a grand total of almost 100K, 95,852 units. Of course, the PlayStation 4 is kind of on its way out, so it sold a grand total of 3,517 units, and the 3DS is pretty much done skis at 856 units, which is still way better than what the Xbox One S and the Xbox One X, although it did get a bump here, guys. We got for the Xbox One X 37 units and for the Xbox One S, 21 units. So that's up from the usual like 17 and 15 or anything like that. So maybe there was a DVD player sale, or no, I'm joking, guys. Blu-ray player sale. No, I'm just joking with that. But anyway, those are the sales numbers here, guys. Obviously, huge numbers for Mario Kart Live Home Circuit for what it is, an AC car at $100 plus. That's not bad at all. Of course, Nintendo doing their thing with Animal Crossing and Ring Fit Adventure, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, all of the you know, just like the evergreen titles that continue to help sell the Switch are just absolutely putting a number over there in Japan. And things are going to get a lot more interesting because Pikmin 3 comes out, so that game's popular in Japan. So we're going to see how things are with Pikmin 3 in the next couple weeks. And then, of course, the big one, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity as well, coming out next month too. So things should just continue rolling on. Plus, we got Fire Emblem as well, so that should be pretty cool with Fire Emblem coming. So what are you guys' thoughts on the Nintendo Switch Famitsu sales here for October 12th through the 18th? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the last topic here, guys. We've got the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 9.0.1 patch notes. And the only thing that you need to know here, guys, is that the meat has been removed. Steve, his ending victory pose or whatever that people were making fun of and all that, guess what? It's gone, you know? And it's so funny because Phil Spencer did an interview recently about the victory animation for Steve, and he didn't see it, and they showed it to him, and he's like, oh, okay, and he kind of like laughed and said, that's probably going to be removed. And guess what? Here you go. They removed it. They also fixed a number of different issues here. I'm going to have it up on the page so we don't have to go through each one. But basically, it's a lot of stuff with Steve in terms of certain things kind of like breaking the game, or not breaking it, but just kind of creating issues and glitches and stuff like that. So they did fix a number of different things here. So you guys can go download that. You're going to have to download that if you want to play online, and also I think like the replays and stuff like that. So that's just one thing. Nintendo didn't mention the whole thing with Steve and fixing that animation at the end, the victory screen, but they definitely took it out. So this patch mainly was to fix a lot of glitches and stuff that was going on with Steve, and there were times that things were happening with his blocks and all that. So like I said, I'll have it up there for you guys. So very interesting there. We played some Super Smash Bros. Recently. A lot of fun. Too many characters. So many characters. Not even too many characters. I like the characters, but there's just so many. It's so much fun. To me, it's the greatest fighting game of all time, and it continues to enhance its legacy with this block character in there, Steve. So what are you guys' thoughts on all the different topics here, guys? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Check out the links in the description. We've got Twitter. Go and give us a follow on there. Stay up to date on all latest gaming news and information. Also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you can. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next one. Peace.